what was your get back to that? What was your feeling when he's telling you like he you know you can't be there, but you feeling like man I got my chance to be receiver. How was you feeling during this process?
At that point, I kind of started to like buy in. I understood because he gave me an option. So these were the two options. I could reclass and I go play at where it was
Um,
Avant Garde,
Avant Garde.
or I could reclass and I go play with Kai, my quarterback, on 13U, and then go to high school the next year. So
Mhm.
I'm like, all right. Like I thought about it a little bit, probably like 5 minutes, and then I gave him a response. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go play with Kai.
And when you said go play with Kai, the quarterback was that going to be receiver or still DB?
Both.
Okay,
Yeah, it
so
was supposed to be both.
okay,
So yeah, so at that time, like that was the first time I'm like, listen, I'm not giving you no options. Well, I'm gonna give you options, but you don't have the option to stay here at this school. So that's when I was like, listen, you're gonna reclass, but these are the two things you can do. Which I knew what he was gonna pick anyway. I just threw it out there. I knew he was gonna pick to go play
with Kai.
Optimus again, one more year Optimus. But again, what would have been more beneficial for his, and I shouldn't say that, but I just felt like what could have been more beneficial was going to avant garde, playing high
High
school
school.
that year,
Mm-hmm.
and then that way, as an eighth grader, you're on varsity because he was going to reclass. So we ended up doing the reclass, but then so that reclass year, he played on the park one more year.
Mm-hmm.
So he got to play with his friends again. Kai was there, Tank was there,
JoJo.
JoJo wasn't there. JoJo went to PPO,
Mm.
JoJo and Kari. So but yeah, so that's the reclass, the backstory of him reclassing. It was like if they have a better JV quarterback, he never reclasses.
What is it about reclass that's making it some you say some people don't like to talk about it?
So yeah, a lot of so if you look at the rankings, like 90% of the top kids are reclass kids. But a lot of parents don't like to talk about it. You know, it's kind of like hush hush. They'll do it and then they'll never speak on it. I
Mm-hmm.
was one that was always pretty vocal about it because, like, uh, when it comes to a lot of things, like I like to be the person that's like, yo, like this is okay. It's a good thing. Like you don't have to be ashamed. And I want more people to be able to take advantage of this opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Without feeling the backlash. Like, cause I get a lot of backlash from that. Like even when he was younger, like people always used to be like, oh, he playing against younger kids because the AYFL they had a May cutoff. May 1st was their cutoff.
Mm-hmm.
So his birthday being after May, he could play what they call playing down. But again, it's pretty much the same group of kids. You know what I'm saying? So, but that was always a thing. And then, especially with the reclass, people used to like always try to take shots. And I'm just like, yo, whether he reclass or not, he's still 15 years old in the ninth grade playing against some kids that's probably 19. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at FHSAA rules, you can be you as long as you turn 19 after July 1st, you're eligible to play football. So
Mm-hmm.
you got kids 19, 19 and a half, and he's still 15 at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, but people just like to, you know, they like to take shots at me because I talk my
That's what we gonna get
talk.
into that. We gonna get into that definitely
Yeah,
when we get to the high school part of the conversation. Now, this is his last year at Optimus though,
13U. Yeah.
13U,
Uh-huh.
and that's when he stepped into the high school arena. After that,
After that.
okay, and it's
So
strictly DB.
so 13U was pretty much strictly DB. He played a little receiver, but again, it was one of those conversations where uh, Coach John was at Hollywood. So John called me one day. He was like, "Yo, why don't you let Trey play with us in this 7-on-7?" Because he had hurt his knee like after 12U year, like
Mm-hmm.
12U year. That's how his season ended. He caught a touchdown against Hollywood. Matter of fact, he caught a touchdown, ran into the end zone. The dude like tried to tackle him, and he kind of like shook him off, but he did something. Didn't tear anything, nothing major, but like he was in the cast for a little bit, like just trying to stabilize it. So after that, one day John was like, "Yo, let him play." And I was like, "Listen, I'm like, I don't want your parents to feel away by him coming to, play, and then I guess the kids who are really going to play with you that year might feel like, oh, why he playing over me? You know what I'm saying?"
Yeah, yeah.
So it kind of stemmed from that, and he was like, "Nah, man, it's cool. Just like I just want the kid to be able to get some work." So fine, boom. So when it came down to like for Trey to actually like come back to the park, the first kind of thing I thought about was Coach John over there and Kai was there, so it was like it made the most sense.
Mhm.
And at the time, it was the same thing. Like I'm like, yo, like every team he go to, because he's big, they want to play him at linebacker or this and that. So it was the same conversation. Like my only request is he gets to play DB. I'm like, now he can help you at receiver. I get it that you got some guys already, but he can be another one that can help you. But my main request is for him to play corner. So boom, that's how that went. So he ended up playing mostly corner over there, and a little bit of receiver here and there. But that's that.
Okay, but once high school, it was just strictly DB.
Not really.
Not even.
I'll let you tell that story. Go ahead. Starting with the spring
Oh, so spring come.
at Northern. But before spring, I'll say this.
the
Before spring.
707.
I was just about to say, are you still doing 707s at this time? At this point? Okay.
So 707, I was playing with.
'Cause
707
No.
was before that.
Mm-mm,
Yes, it was.
I promise you.
Yes, it was. 707 was before spring. Spring's in May. I
And
played
when-
707 before that.
When you play 707 with Northern,
I didn't play with. I'm not talking about with Norland. I wasn't playing 707 with Norland.
who you was playing with?
I played with SFE and I played
Oh, you
with
talking
Real
about
Talk.
that? Oh, I ain't talking about that.
So 707, I was playing with SFE. Like SFE was my main team. I was playing with SFE 14.
What's the FSC? That's the league or the name of the team?
It's
the abbreviation.
707.
Okay.
South Florida Express.
Okay.
Yeah, South Florida Express. That's the full name.
Sound like some
Like
DJs.
They like the top 7-on-7 team world.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was my
In the
main
real
team.
crib?
In the world, Craig.
So I was playing with them on 14U, and then with Real Talk, I was playing 15 with varsity. So that's like Archbishop's team. Archbishop, that's a high school in like Cooper, like close by Cooper City, somewhere over there. So I was playing with them because like a couple of my homeboys from PPO, they all was going there for high school, so they played with them in the 7-on-7. I wanted to go there too, but since I was doing like online school and like I wasn't really taking it serious, so I didn't have the right transcripts to get into Archbishop. Like my transcripts, something was wrong with it because I ain't finished my classes that I was doing online. But long story short, that was what happened with that. So then spring come, he took me to Norland. In my head, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to be out here, bro. Like I don't know nobody out here at Norland. I'm like, bro,
Kai wasn't there at that point?
Nah, Kai wasn't
Okay.
at that point yet. So I'm like, bro, I don't know nobody here, bro. I'm just out here. I don't know nothing. But he like, look,